is not something that happens in days or even months. The road to recovery will likely take years for the individuals impacted. The role of this community foundation is not just to react, but to respond with integrity, with transparency, and with compassion so that long-term these people can get back on their feet and they can recover. We want to ensure everyone that this relief, it's not just a gesture. It's not just a token. It's something that we hope will provide meaningful support as they look to rebuild. When the flood struck, immediately we were able to enact Wilco Cares for Williamson County, and shortly after Travis County Cares. And I'm happy to say that today we have opened the application for those that have been impacted. We've already had our first applicants start applying, and I'm going to provide more information on the application process in just a moment. Before I do, I want to first welcome Judge Andy Davis with Travis County. Andy Brown with Travis County. Apologies.
Thanks, Judge. Good morning, and I want to thank all of y'all for being here today. I'm so honored to stand here with Amy, the Executive Director of the Central Texas Community Foundation, as well as Williamson County Judge Steve Snell, who we'll hear from in just a few minutes. I want to begin by acknowledging the profound loss that our community has suffered. The flood on July 5th was more than a natural disaster. It was a heartbreaking and life-altering event for our neighbors in Big Sandy Creek and along Cow Creek. Lives were lost, families were torn apart, homes and neighborhoods were damaged and destroyed, and for so many, the path forward still seems uncertain. To those who lost loved ones, we are grieving with you. To those who are displaced and are still recovering, we see you, we hear you, and we stand beside you. This has been a time of immense heartache and disruption, but it has also been a time of outstanding resilience and solidarity. In the days since the flood, I've seen Texans helping Texans, people giving what little they have to support each other, and communities refusing to give up on one another. And that's why we're here today. In partnership with the Central Texas Community Foundation, we've launched the Travis County Cares Fund, a fund created to bring direct relief to the individuals and families who are hardest hit. If you've been wondering how you can help, this is it. Please go to the Community Cares Fund link and donate today. We've teamed up with the foundation because their mission is rooted in community. They act with urgency, compassion, and transparency. And they know, as we do, that recovery must be both immediate and just. Central Texas Community Foundation will manage the fund by receiving contributions, tracking donor records, and working closely with Travis County to ensure that the assistance reaches those who need it the most. We believe in a community-led disaster response, one that listens to those impacted, values dignity over bureaucracy, and keeps equity at the center of every decision. Today, the application opens so residents in Big Sandy and Cow Creek areas can begin to apply for the care that they need to rebuild. Thank you very much for being here today, and it's my honor to introduce Williamson County Judge Steve Snell. Judge.
Thank you, Judge Brown, and thank you, Amy. As we've talked about, today is a good day for our community in Central Texas, as our community partners and our citizens have worked hard to make sure that the families affected by this flood have the resources they need to rebuild their lives and move on. Judge Brown said it very well. The resilience of this community affected by the massive damage of the floods has been nothing short of amazing, as we've seen an army of volunteers with donations, an army of volunteers picking up the pieces and helping neighbors clean up the damage to the flood. And now we have an organized way through the Central Texas Community Foundation to pull those resources and help those in greatest needs. Williamson County, like Travis County, and like Kerr County, have seen millions of dollars in damage. It's going to take a lot in weeks and years to fully recover from this disaster. The reason we chose to partner with Central Texas Community Foundation is they have a track record of honesty, of integrity, of transparency. We know where every dollar will go And that is very, very important that the donations and the resources do not get lost and they get in the hands of those affected by the flood. I want to especially thank, as we started the Wilco Care Foundation, a group of people who really stepped up and made large contributions to make Williamson Cares as robust of an account as it is. Starting with Todd and Sherry Nelson of Kalahari, they gave a considerable donation to help get the fund started. We had Niall and Nancy Maxwell. We had Susan and Michael Dell. We had St. David's. We had NRG Energy, Texas Mutual, and the Georgetown Health Foundation really gave Wilco Cares a huge start, and we are extremely grateful for their donations. As we continue to pick up the pieces, like you've heard, the website is open for applications. That is ctxcf.org. Williamson County also still has our disaster recovery center open, and it will be open until August 17th from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And it's important to know if for some reason as you're filling out the ISTAT and all the personal and individual damage, if for some reason you are denied any of those services, whether it's through FEMA or another organization, we have staff at hand at the Disaster Recovery Center to help you personally fill out those forms. Like I said, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. through August 17th, and that is at 3189 Southeast Inner Loop in Georgetown. Again, we are very privileged to work with the Central Texas Community Foundation. Their organization and their heart for our community is second to none, and we look forward. We trust them. We have worked with them in the past, and we know as a community, as the greater Austin area, Central Texas, especially Travis County and Williamson County, we will help our citizens rebuild their lives. This time I'd like to turn it back over to Amy Meridia for some more details on the relief. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you both to Judge Brown and Judge Snell. We've talked a lot about what's happened. Let's talk a little bit about what we've done to raise money to help the victims of the floods. So to date, we've raised a little over $1.2 million. As of just this morning, we got another big check in. So about $950,000 so far for Williamson County, and about $250,000 so far for Travis County. I wanted to thank, Judge Snell did an amazing job of thanking some of our big donors. There's so many more, and we wish we could name all of them because they're worth it. The person who gives $5 is worth it. When an army of people give what they can, what they have, they can change the world. So don't think that if you haven't given, or if I only have a little bit to give, that it doesn't make a difference. It truly does. Every dollar counts. But we have one partner that has just issued a match grant. St. David's Foundation will match up to $100,000, $50,000 for Travis County, $50,000 for Williamson County. So if you haven't given, or if you've given and you'd like to give again, we'll gladly take that and help these families that are in desperate need of recovery. We also have the Band Together concert that will be at the Moody Center on August 17th. Proceeds will go to Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country in Kerrville and Central Texas Community Foundation for Travis County, Williamson County, and for Burnett County as well. I want to be clear, we've done a good job at raising money. It's been phenomenal to see the support that's come in, but we have a long way to go. Short-term recovery, the funds for Wilco Cares and Travis County Cares will go out. We'll provide direct financial immediate assistance within the next 4 to 5 weeks. But the road to long-term recovery will be long. There will be needs for mental health services, for temporary housing, for additional services and funds that these families will need. And our goal is $10 million for Central Texas for these people. We will trace every dollar. We will make sure we won't be a cautionary tale. You won't hear a podcast about how $10 million went missing. We'll trace every dollar. We'll make sure that those that apply have been vetted, that fraud does not happen, that we gather the information that we need, and that we provide help to those that need help gathering the information required. And as we look to long-term recovery, we will make sure that it is benefiting these people that were impacted by this flood. So if you're out there and you're listening and you've been helping those that have been impacted, if you have been impacted yourself, our website, Judge Snell mentioned it earlier, it's ctxcf.org. You can go straight to that. There's a link, there's a button right on that. If you want to go directly to flood relief, you can use that website, hit a backslash flood relief 2025. The application is available in English and Spanish. It is separated by county, so make sure you pick the right county. The very first thing you'll want to do, there are impact maps for each. They're shaded. They're searchable. You'll type in your address. If it's in the shaded area, you are good to apply. If it is outside the area, these funds are not for you. We will be happy to connect you with other services that might be able to assist you. The counties have worked very hard. Their staff, their emergency services, their emergency management, their GIS department, they have been phenomenal. They've worked tirelessly. I can tell you from me, my team, nights and weekends around the clock, making sure that we are doing everything we can to get the funds where they need to be. I just wanted to also let everyone know, if you're looking at applying, some of the things that you will need. A full list is obviously on the website. We'll need an ID. We'll need proof of your residency, that you are actually in the impacted area. Insurance claims, if you have estimates for damage, all of those things are important information that you can submit. We do, like I said, we will have case managers. There are some people that may not have the required information, and we will be referring them to individuals that can help them gather what they need. We know that this process has taken a long time. We know that people are hurting and tired, and they need funds now. We want to make sure that this process is protected with transparency, and so as soon as every applicant that is in the area has had time to get their materials in as quickly as possible with support from case managers, we will open the funding and we will begin distributing those funds. I just wanted to thank everyone for being here at this time. The press conference is concluded and we are available for questions.
Is there, or, what, can the funds be used for? Does it have to be like rebuilding a home, or are there other services that it can be used for, and what's like the limit?
So for short-term recovery, we do look at immediate loss. If someone receives funds from FEMA to repair floors, they get it. Let's say they get $10,000. When they get the estimate, it's actually $20,000 or $30,000. They can use it for whatever they want. But funding will be a function of income. What is your financial situation, and what is your level of loss? There will be other factors, but those are the two main determining factors. And their loss as from the flood, whether that's their vehicle, their home, their furniture, clothes, we're not going to tell them what they're going to use those funds for, but they do need to let us know what their total loss is.
Yeah, so today we're here talking about how to get relief to survivors, and I know that's what the three of us are focused on right now. It means so much to me that we've seen so many thousands of volunteers between Travis and Williamson County and Burnett County as well, and of course Kerr County, and just seen this great outpouring of support from not only our community here, but across the nation, really, that have come in to help people. And so we're focused today on raising money to do the things that Amy just laid out. Thank you.
Hi, Lily with the Statesman. Two quick questions. The first, Amy, you mentioned the insurance claims. If I'm an owner who does not have flood insurance, can I still apply?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. We are asking renters or homeowners, if you have insurance, just put your policy in there. It's very easy for us to tell if you have flood insurance or not. Even if someone has flood insurance, there is a potential that they still have tremendous loss. They may have a cap. It may cover up to $100,000 and they have $300,000 worth of damage. So, but no, it does not prevent you from applying if you do not have insurance.
Thank you. And then the second follow-up was, you said the breakdown was $950,000 for Williamson and $250,000 for Travis. Are you working, this could be a question for either of you, are you working to get those funds for Travis to a certain threshold
100%. We would love to have $1 million by the time we're ready to start doing the cash distributions, the immediate distributions. Our goal for Travis and Williamson County is $10 million because we don't know yet. We just opened the applications this morning. We don't know what the need is, but we also know that the need is more than just finances to start to rebuild. They're going to need long-term care. But, you know, it would be great if we could get that. And we were absolutely still fundraising, and everyone in this room, you know, just can go online. Our website, the same place you apply for from the application, you can also donate.
Totally. And then 10 million, 5 to 5? Is that what
It depends on the applications.
Got it.
Not sure yet.
Andy Brown, can you give me some Spanish, especially talk to me more about the people who are scared to ask for help. A lot of Hispanics in those neighborhoods were telling me, we're asked to ask for help because we're scared of being deported. Can you tell me how can people get this kind of help?
Sí, cualquier persona puede entrar en el sitio web de Central Texas Community Foundation y solamente importa si estabas ahí esa noche y que tiene daños. No hay otras preguntas sobre nada más. Es una pregunta sobre si estabas ahí, si tiene daño y cuál es su ingreso. En-
¿Puede decir brevemente también un poquito de lo que hablaron este día? ¿Que me pueda decir en español?
the what? Which
Like,
part?
can you briefly tell me what you guys said in English?
Oh, yeah. Sí, bueno, tenemos un fondo aquí entre el condado de Travis y también el condado de Williamson, manejado por Central Texas Community Foundation. Es un fondo en que cualquier persona puede dar dinero, empresas, personas, lo que sea. Las donaciones que hacen son tax deductible, no sé cómo se dice eso en español, pero para la persona que lo da, y también el dinero que la persona va a recibir también viene sin impuestos, es porque es recursos de daños de un desastre. Y estas cosas son para cosas que FEMA no paga o que otras cosas no paga quizás, para cualquier daños que tiene en su propiedad, las necesidades de vida, cosas así. Thank you. Thank you, Azul.
Hey, Anthony, this question is for Judge Brown. There's been some frustration from the community about the initial response to the flooding. How does this program help address some of those concerns?
Yeah, so right now I was out there yesterday with a lot of volunteers that have sort of lists of who the people are that have damages that they're trying to get to. FEMA has lists from the ISAT reports. We're making sure that we're putting all those together to get a handle on right now as we rebuild, what are the things that we need to do. FEMA will probably pay some things, but they're not going to pay everything. This fund is really to help people, like we've talked about, recover in the long term. In the process, it's going to take weeks, months, years to happen. We want to make sure that we're here for Williamson and Travis County in that long-term recovery.
Sorry. I also wanted to ask about short-term housing. Really quickly, we're hearing that short-term housing is a need in Big Sandy Creek. I'm not sure about Williamson. Is the county helping in any other ways to meet immediate needs before those funds are released?
Yeah, so Travis County Health and Human Services, Pilar Sanchez has been there since I think the first Sunday, helping put people in housing. I know that nonprofits are also doing that, but yeah, we were out there yesterday. The dilemma right now is there is housing through the county off-site. A lot of people want to fix their house and stay on-site, and that's what we're trying to work through right now, trying to see if there are donations of RVs, for example. But if somebody donates an RV, we have to be careful that it doesn't invalidate what they're getting from FEMA. So it's a pretty complex situation that we are working through. Like yesterday, we went to one person's house who really needs to probably replace their floor and, some feet up because of water damage into it. At the same time, they have a horse, they have a dog, they have a kid. They don't want to go live in a hotel. They can't live in a hotel with that situation. And so trying to figure out how to get them the relief that they need to rebuild. And so this fund is not giving money out yet. We're just opening the application part today. But for example, Travis County Health and Human Services, TDIM, they're on site going door to door like I did with them yesterday to try to get specific resources for the rebuilding effort. That's what we're doing right now.
Thank you all. If you have any follow-up, there's 3 comments out here from Travis County and Williamson County. Let us know if you have follow-up. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
I know, that was pretty awesome.